Quick video on electroplating 22 karat gold. I've already electroplated a silver solder bar here, as you can see. It's come out brilliant. I'm just building up the layers at the moment on it. As you can see, very nice, very shiny. Gold 22. Already coated the crocodile clip, as you can see. Look at that. I'm going to end up with a pretty substantially coated crocodile clip by the look of it. Anyway, let's go on with this. This liquid has to be warmed. I've already put it in an acid etch here. I'll show that at a later date. That's required for doing most of this, as you can etch a great variety of metals. This is just a brush plating system. You just literally brush it on, as you can see. And a tiny amount will deposit as you keep going. This will probably be my final layer on this, as this solution is starting to cool now, which is making it plate less effectively. You should definitely be wearing a mask for this. The fumes are pretty bad. Not to mention very, very toxic. That being cyanide, the active component of this. Can't really see there, can you? Yeah, cyanide. There you go. That's the liquid that I'm using. Just finishing up on the end of the bar here, as you can see. Give it a nice even coat. I'm doing this at a pretty low voltage, at 3 volts, believe it or not. It's extremely conductive, this silver solder bar, so you really don't need much voltage. If I was doing something like steel, I'd need more. Depending what metal I was plating, that is. Some require special treatment, acid etch bath, alkaline cleaners, things like that. It's just about done there, I'd say. Wow, that's shiny. It's 22 karat gold. What to expect. Make sure you go along the edges as well. This can take a little while. You're supposed to brush it for many minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. Depends what conditions, how hot it is, for example. You don't want it too hot. 30 degrees is about optimal for plating. Any more and you'll be producing just more fumes, really. Just plating the back part a bit. Get that bit of gold on there also. Very nice. You see that? Very bright coloured gold. I'll give you that. This is bright gold 22 karat. But there is brighter 24, which is supremely bright and shiny. This has a nice sort of appearance, as you can see. Sort of like aged gold, I guess. Plates well onto silver solder due to the amount of silver and tin within it. I'll be plating a variety of things like this, as there is lots left. Snazz up my collection of metals. Starting to lose its plating ability slowly. I can see some depositing, not much. Trying to catch the droplets also. Some spillages. That stuff has gold in it. And cyanide. You know, that stuff the Nazis used to kill themselves with in pills. So, it's pretty lethal. Looks like my plating pen is starting to disintegrate. I've used it a few times getting the hang of this. There is a full water immersion version of this where you completely submerge it inside. So it is electrolysis. Large part of this. More you brush it, the more brilliant the shine will be from the gold. So I'm giving it a good once over, a good few minutes, and then I'll give it a rinse. See where it's at. Should have a nice micron or two of gold on it by then though. Hopefully. Just lightly touching it, nothing too heavy. Sort of like really slow drawn out painting. I'll show the acid etch stage at a later date, since that takes a few minutes in itself. It's basically preparing the metal is all. Which, if you're lucky, you can just do in some vinegar or some such. Depending what metal you're using, that is. Right, that's about done. That's okay. There we go. Coated in 22 karat gold. How's that? Shiny. Let's give it a quick wash. That's quite nice. Look at that. Looks like a bar of gold. And that was plating with 22 karat gold onto silver solder that I recovered at some point. Pretty. Well, till the next electroplating.